What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, and let's get right into it. Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. The bleeding has stopped. The Knicks snap a 3-game losing streak against the San Antonio Spurs. I mean, any win that you can walk away is a good win, but we're supposed to win this game. In my book, we are supposed to win that Denver game. And I'm going to talk about it. The other teams we got coming up later on in the video. But let's talk about this victory right here. It really wasn't anything special. I'm not trying to belittle my team because most of you out there who know me personally, y'all know how much I love the New York Knicks. Before I go any further, I want y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button. It help my video go a long way. I'm trying to get it out there. I'm a small channel right now, and I would like for my channel to grow, and with your help, that would be possible. All right, with that being said, let's get right back into it. 121 to 109. Respectable, but it should have been a blowout against a young team. Matter of fact, the youngest team in the league right now. But I see potential in San Antonio, especially with some of the players they have there. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a second. Just give me 1 second right here. I know I'm starting the video off by asking you to be patient with me, but just be patient with me. Just want to make sure I get everything right. Dante Murray, I like him. He's a promising prospect, but the Knicks held him down under his average. So the defense was there, but like I said, this is the youngest team in the league, so I expected a win, but right now I'm hoping that the Knicks, the way they play, I could get a little bit more excited. I can be a little more excited because the Knicks did come out and they made changes. I wouldn't say it was the changes that I wanted, but they made changes and it worked out. And in my last video, I pointed out that Mitchell Robinson was a problem. Not a problem, but he can probably come off the bench, and I think Tibbs heard me because started New Orleans Noel, and that's what I'm saying, a change, but not much of a change. I still think they should put Burks back on the bench, let Derrick Rose start the game, have McBride come off the bench with Quickly. You see McBride was on the bench. Maybe Tibbs is tinkering with the idea in his head right now about putting McBride in. If we would have lost, we probably would have saw that. But we got Indiana and Toronto, and then we got the Bucks. The Bucks is going to be a tough test. But right after the Bucks, we got the Golden State Warriors. If we got to build some type of continuity, some unity, some type of game plan, and an identity by the time we play Golden State, or we just gonna get run out the house. Let's be realistic. But if we were somehow put together a nice two game win streak, come back. Matter of fact, we got 3 games right here coming up. Get these 2 wins against Indiana and in Toronto. Get a nice little slugfest. I don't want to try to make them predictions with Milwaukee. Milwaukee probably want to owe us because we bust them up. They got their revenge back during the season already, but I know they feel the way we beat them probably feel disrespected. And they was kind of in a slump right then, and they saw that they playing good right now. Milwaukee's like, let me see, hold on for a second. Sorry about that, very unprofessional. But Milwaukee's what? They 3rd right now in the Eastern Conference, 16-9. The last time we played them, it was kind of in a little slump. So, they're going to come in and try to do their thing against the New York Knicks. But right now, let's just get back to a San Antonio game. This was a good game, the way it was called. What I most liked about this game was the way Julius Randle played. He didn't come out and try to force anything. Matter of fact, he was a good felicitator. He was getting the ball to everybody else. Julius, I take my hats off to you, so I'm just going to give you a little applause because you deserve that. R.J. Barrett. Did the star return? Did Star Barrett return? Barrett had a very good game. I'm not going to lie. Barrett had 32 points. He played 39 minutes. He had 2 assists, 5 rebounds. He shot 11 from 20 from the field. He went 7 from 8 from downtown, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. He had 2 steals, 2 turnovers, no blocks. And he had a minus plus of 5. I don't know, because, Tibbs had some words, Tibbs had a little side jabs after the game the other night. And maybe that lit a fire under RJ Barrett. But right now, I'm not going to really put too much faith in RJ Barrett, because his game has been a little, suspect. Just have you wondering how his next game going to be. When he have games like this, he still come out the next game. So I hope he continue the way he played that tonight against Indiana tomorrow night. And we'll see. But he did have a spectacular game. He looked very confident taking his shots. And he looked like he was just in the flow of things instead of worrying about the game. So I hope that continue. Burks, he had 18 points tonight, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. He shot 6 for 15 from the field, 3 for 8 from downtown, making all 3 of his free throws. And he had 1 turnover, no blocks, no steals. And he was a +8. And he had a good game, 5 assists. But I still don't think he should be our point guard. I think he should be coming off the bench. But he is giving us that spark that we need. So for him to be in this game right now, I have to give Tibbs a solid B+ on injecting him into the starting lineup. I'm still not a 100% behind it, but I'm 95, working my way up to 97% of getting behind Alec Burks being our starting point guard. But it's working out. So, well, tonight it did, because you see what happened in the last 3 games. The first game he came out, it looked like it was going to be smooth sailing. We had some rough seas, and right now we back on the boat with a little paddle. We're going to see what we do. We still going up the river. All right, so like I said, San Antonio, they one of the youngest, matter of fact, the youngest team in the league. Dante Murray, he lead them in scoring with 19 points a game. He also lead them in rebounds with 8.5 rebounds, assists with 8.5 assists a game, and he lead them in steals. Everything, and he lead them in everything besides blocks, and that's White. And White had a decent game. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Let me switch over to White and just hit it with his score and go back and forth. Let me see. Yeah, White had 26 points. He played 34 minutes, 7 assists. He shot 9 for 18 from the field, 3 for 6 from downtown, 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He had 3 turnovers, no blocks, no steals. We held Dante Murray under his average. Like I said earlier, he only scored 15 points in 35 minutes, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. He shot 6 of 15 from the field, going 2 for 5 from downtown, making his only free throw, no blocks, 1 steal, and no turnovers. You know what I'm saying? This was a good game for the Knicks, but like I said, it wasn't a game you could brag about. It wasn't a game you can go to your homeboy and say, yeah, we put the whipping on this team. It's not a game like that. It's a game that hopefully can get the Knicks some confidence, and hopefully we can get us over, subpar teams, because we have 2 subpar teams coming up right now. Like I said, Indiana and Toronto. Matter of fact, the Knicks is in 11th place right now. We 12-12, and Toronto was in 12th place, and Indiana in 13th place. Indiana have a record of 10-16, and Toronto have a record of 11-13. And the Knicks, them 3 teams is just bunched up against each other. You know what I'm saying? So the Knicks need to go on a run, really get us back up into playoff contentions. Right now, we out of. If the playoff was to start right now, we wouldn't be in the playoffs. We'd just be making that bubble. So, and they're going to keep the bubble because, it was profitable. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we held the Murray down to his under his average. White actually exploded over his average. The Knicks have a tendency to doing that. And that kid Johnson was looking real smooth out there, but we held him down too. And when he scored tonight, what Johnson had, you know what I'm saying? He went down a couple of times, and he's a baller, you know what I'm saying? 5 points. It looked like he was doing more than that. He was so active, and be honest with you. And that's what I like about players. even if they don't score a lot of points, they're so active that you think, you know what I'm saying? You think that this guy all over the court, damn, he's everywhere. Then you look at the stats, but his all-around stats, it helps out. Well, he had 5 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 for 5, 1 for 4 from the free throw line, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 2 for, like I said, he ain't even attempt a 3-pointer. I don't know. It's just like every time I turned around, I was hearing his name. If you was watching the game, you understand what I said. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying, funny or anything, but that's just how it was. All right, let's get back into the game, all right? Like I said, this was a game we supposed to win. And before the game even started, I wanted to do a pre-game show. I didn't get around to it. But I was nervous. I'm going to be honest with you. I actually thought the Knicks might fall to this team. The way we've been playing lately, I was kind of really nervous, you know what I'm saying? I thought we was heading down that lottery road. But like I said, season is still young. We basically 25 games into it. So we still have time to turn it around. But I still think that there are changes that need to be made. I'm not the coach. I'm not the GM or anything. I'm just a fan, just like most of you. But I would like to see our young players get on the court. You know what I'm saying? A couple of you hit me up in the comment section and y'all express that as well. And I feel the same way as y'all do. I wish we had some type of pull that we could have one of them, somebody listen to, you know, play these players. Because this is where I feel. If you look around the league, a lot of coaches are playing their rookies. Like Tibbs don't really play their rookies. And if it was happening that we got into the playoffs and then one of our players was to go down, you have to bring in this rookie. He gonna be gun shy. He gonna be a deer and caught with the headlights, and it's just because you ain't give him no time to shine during the regular season. And I'm being honest with you. A lot of you might disagree with me, but I'm kind of getting fed up with his old school mentality. I mean. All right, he said he wanted to make changes. So if a person say you're gonna make changes, that means you making changes. All he did was switch shit around. That's all he really did was just switch shit around, move New Orleans Noel over here, and Robinson over here, and it just so happened that we was playing a weaker team. You know what I'm saying? A young team, a team that really haven't found their identity. So we got away with a win that we supposed to win. If that make any sense to anybody, I'm just gonna be honest. I gotta hit this button, but I'm not really used to it. Where it's at, but if that made any sense to anybody, we gotta get the wins that we supposed to win. But it was a good game. That's all I can say. I'm happy we got the win tomorrow night, back to back. We playing Indiana. I was kind of hoping to see when he said he was going to make some changes. I was hoping he was going to put Kemba back in the lineup. I know a lot of you want to say Kemba Walker sucked, but I was going to say let's see how he do coming off the bench. Let's see how he do being that he was, you know, banished to the bench. I don't mean to use such a strong word, but being that he was banished to the bench and he coming out the dungeon and he, you know, that make a player want to play. Once you get on that bench and you get some time to shine, you're gonna make every minute count. So maybe he would have came out playing a little better. Like I said, when he first came to the team, I was excited because I thought we found the point guard that we needed. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think he ever got a chance to be that point guard. You know what I'm saying? With Julius Randle coming up the court, always having the ball. And now that Tibbs is playing to he changed his schemes now, and you see Randle not bringing the ball up so much, but even though he's not taking as many shots, I don't know if that's by design or he's trying to prove something to the team. Because sometimes a player could be like, all right, I ain't gonna shoot then. But I ain't trying to say that's what he's doing, but I wonder. You know what I'm saying? It's been kind of strange. Like he did it early on in the game and we won, and then he came back and got himself involved and we lost and we lost and we lost, and then he came back tonight and he tried it again and we won. If that's by design, I think Tibbs better stay with that package right there. I mean, because you see how once he played like that, the team was less interested in double teaming him because they know the ball was moving. And that was the important about the game tonight. The ball was moving. We had them making passes. I'll get to the game stats in a second. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, if Randall can just play the way he played tonight, you know what I'm saying? Don't force anything. Play under control. No turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Before me say that, let me check the stats and make sure he didn't have any turnovers. Yeah, he had 1 turnover. That's expected from any player. But we know he used average 4 or 5 turnovers a game. So like I said, I really do like the way he played tonight. And I hope he played the same way with Indiana. And I really wanted to do a video earlier today, but I was at work because, you know, it came across the rumors. And I said I always want to bring y'all the rumors and news, everything about the New York Knicks, even in NBA, period. And it was reported today that Indiana was putting some of their stars on the trading block. That was Sabonis, Turner, and what's his name? Karras. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Levert. No. Was it Levert Karras? I think so. I should have just wrote that down. I just came out here. But yeah, he's throwing him on what's called. But Miles Turner, I'm interested in. Even Sabonis, I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work out in Indiana for him, but maybe with the Knicks. But and some other interesting news or rumor, you know, my man Dame Dash, I call him Dame Dash, but Damian Lillard, he ain't happy over there in Portland. He even want to get up out of there, so they reporting, or he wants them to bring in Ben Simmons. But that's them, and we ain't worrying about them. We worry about the New York Knicks. Like I said, this is the Knicks cave, and I'm Jan, the fan, your host. And one of my slogans is, no matter win or lose, the New York Knicks is the team I choose. Well, listen, I'm going to hit you with the game stats, and then I'm going to get out of here, you know what I'm saying, and get ready for tomorrow's night game. All right. Field goal percentage, the New York Knicks shot 47% tonight against the 45% for the Spurs. Downtown, we shot 47%, matching our field goal percentage with them, holding them down to 39%. They actually had a good percentage from downtown, being that they're one of the worst, if not the worst, three-point shooting team in the league. Free throws, we shot 89% from the free throw line. They shot 75%. They had 10 turnovers. We had 10 turnovers. They had 30 assists. We had 22 assists. So better than our average, our last couple of games. 52 rebounds compared to their 43 rebounds. We had 17 rebounds coming on the offensive end. They had 13 rebounds. We had 5 block shots, so they 4 block shots. 7 steals compared to their 5 personal fouls. Referees was, you know, it was a relatively smooth game. It wasn't that many foul call. We had 19 personal fouls against their 18, and no technical fouls for either team. Let me run over here. I just want to do a recap of the quarters, and you know what I'm saying, real quick. Yeah, like the first quarter, I thought we was gonna blow them out. We had that momentum going, but they ended the quarter, but with a little run and tied it, so they ended 28-28. The second quarter is where we did our damage. It looked really good, but I was surprised the way we came out in the second half. That third quarter, we really got into them. I think we hit hold on, let me see something. We made 8 threes in that third quarter, and I thought we was about to put them away. You know what I'm saying? They just kept, every time we got 15, 16 point lead, they come and hit, knock us down to 10, 11. They was playing like they wanted to win the game. You know what I'm saying? They lost to Golden State the other night, and they not by much, but before that, they was in a 4-game winning streak. So they was playing with heart. They thought they probably, in their mind, they thought they probably was going to beat the New York Knicks. They was thinking about how the Knicks was playing lately. And, Popovich was just letting them know, like, y'all can beat this team. But it didn't work out for them. And the New York Knicks got the win. I'm happy we broke that losing streak. And we back to a 500. And we let's see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? Indiana game, we should come out and we should win this game. You know what I'm saying? When you hear your name on the trading block, not just 1, not 2, but 3 players, Indiana probably over there, their morale probably low. So we should be able to take advantage of that. And with that being said, I want everybody out there to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and peace.